Broncos. Visitor sideline, a look at the Raiders head coach. His guys playing extremely well, 6-2 in their last 8. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His guys know the playoffs are in their future. They have clinched the division and look to be a real force in the AFC.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Going to get things started. Off we go from Denver. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. Leading them out. Former number 1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, he's going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
3rd down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
2nd and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field, trying to sack the quarterback, and you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way, and that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hey, what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Come on. On play action, Milroe. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Play action, it's Milroe. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton, touchdown Denver. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He's going to let not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away, don't take the sack. Live for another day.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Third, they need 8. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a halted punt team. Fourth down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Genty. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's a turnover.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They'll go play action with Milroe. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Escaping to his left. He's going to tuck it and go.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So after 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Milroe. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they're going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like,
and he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos move out on top. 14-0.
Raiders nothing.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Vegas.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they...
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Mason Brown in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
To throw is Lawrence. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Bowers, the man in motion. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Lawrence. He'll get this off to Gentry. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Leads to second and goal.
Second and goal. Now Lawrence. He puts it up, and it's caught. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. Blake Krupe comes up for the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders are on the board. It's now 14-7. Time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Broncos offense and quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Ready?
Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. They go play action now with Milroe. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Denver first down. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Throwing again, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense, quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. Let's just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air, it's Milroe. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Okay, ready?
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. The throw here is complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
On the set.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Pat. Gotta be lying. Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
2nd down and 8. Here's Lawrence. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Broncos are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give.
Max Crosby on the tackle. A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Here's Milroe to throw. He'll find his rookie wideout protection. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Play action. It's Milroe. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. On play action, Milroe. Forced out left.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Milroe. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now Milroe. There's that man again. Another catch. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Point now by Ryland. He gets it to go. Broncos will take a 21-7 lead.
Raiders 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback. The Raiders offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. On the ground is Genty to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Lawrence. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
He's got it in. It's gone. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down. Lawrence going to keep this himself. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Bowers the man in motion.
Here we go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
On red.
Now here's Lawrence. brought in by Myers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 2. Here we go. He'll try to pick it up with Genty. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
The Broncos offense and quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards with 2 weeks to play. He's to finish strong and capture the crown. In trouble, and down he goes.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield to try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25. They'll go play action with Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down to not until he gets the 45-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. They go play action now with Milroe. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now showing over 300 yards passing in this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll try the right side this time. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Into space. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Now Ryland for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
It's 3rd and 4.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 6 yards.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Lawrence now. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On first down, it's Milroe. Quick throw taken in. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Broncos. They'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second and 1.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And make it a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll find Dickey out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They'll come up here, first and 10.
And the Raider first down.
On red. Stop.
To throw is Lawrence. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Groupie now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit.
Raiders 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
And they're on the 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Out of the gun. It's Milroe. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Henry Tuotuo. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some rhythms. Now you've got to throw them a curveball.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Raiders back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. The man is Thornton. He's got it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals